Alright, y'all. We got Bud Light. I'm finna go confess to the crime. What I did in the past. I'm gonna explain what I did, and yeah, there's probably I'm gonna call someone up. Alright, so I'm gonna evict it, by the way. I have to let my pop tell my pop to be a new place. So I'm gonna call someone up. I'm gonna confess to my crime. I need to call someone up. See if y'all pick up. Hey, Carmenita. Come here. I know. It's like you won't let me stay over there because like it's something about sleeping on the floor, but I kind of do want to tell you like tell you why I did stuff up before when you said something about coming over.
You say, can you come over?
I'm not saying that. When we said something next month. I was saying I was sleeping on the floor like downstairs, like probably I don't sleep on beds, or like I sleep on couch, but I don't sleep on beds though. But I kind of do want to tell you like the past things that I've done before though.
Okay. Why you don't want to go to your grandfather's house? What's wrong?
It's good like I'm going to my sure it might choke me again though. But probably before I kicked out my papa's house, probably before he kicked me out, was like what happened was like I still this been not 25 at the time though. It's cause like I stole one of his beers. I went to my mom's neighborhood. I drunk it in front of her, my mom's camera and her neighbor's camera, where I was chugging a beer. That was doing something 29 before I fled to Henderson, Nevada, where I got that warrant from, which was kind of wild though. But as soon
I don't think your mama know that. Do your mama know your papa choked you? I don't think your mama know that.
She knows. She knows. Like that was like for a police got called before from like an anonymous tip call. Someone tossing stuff like outside the building, just breaking stuff outside that the police fixed up. Like mama, it wasn't my mom. Come on, I called 911, which I didn't. It was not. This area code 755 number called me though 2 times, but while the police questioned me before I probably the North Las Vegas police to check me up.
Okay, what you saying?
I know what it does. It's like it's gonna the reason I didn't say why I said it before is like I was like I didn't want to say it at first though. What happened was like it seemed my papa put his hands on me and then kicked me out. I bought the bike in Sunrise Manor and I just slept on like Henderson for like probably it was probably 2-3 o'clock in the morning. My time was an hour ahead in West Wendover. That was when I slept over there for like 2-3 minutes waiting so I could buy a soda and a snack for Board State, Nevada, and then that was probably when it's like I slept by this like neighborhood park where it's like it's this neighborhood park where it's like across from his house. I slept over there for like or night type of vibe over there, so I would avoid like going to see him.
Yeah. Okay, let me talk to your mama because I think she was cleaning your room out so you can come back home. Either you don't want to go home either.
I'm not struggling. It's kind of cause like I don't really want to go back home now. It's cause like I kind of do want to stay with you where I can like sleep on the floor like instead of like sleeping on the bed. Cause like when I sleep on a bed, it's not comfortable, you know. That's why I do sleep on the floor more.
Okay, let me talk to your mama say because it's really cold down here. So let me see what's going on. Okay.
Sounds good.
Okay, baby. When do you have to be out?
Doing tomorrow coming here.
You tomorrow? You gotta be out tomorrow.
Yeah.
know. Who coming to get you?
But I'm trying to say I'm not sure though. It's kind of like my mom says that she's coming to like grab like some clothes, and then I'm probably on my bike all the way, my bike all the way north to Las Vegas.
Oh, okay. You don't want to put your bike. You want me to come get you? Put your bike in the truck so you don't have to ride it, or you want to ride it?
I don't say stuff. It's like, I not too fast. I know it. I was like speed walking from Las Vegas all the way back over here. I'm saying it's like for the bike. I'm going to ride though. I felt the bike tires doing like probably two a week ago. After I don't know it must have flat.
Okay. I'll talk to you tomorrow then, okay? Just come over tomorrow and we can talk, okay?
Yeah.
Huh?
I sounds good.
Okay. All right, baby.
Yeah.
Bye, baby.
Alright, that's one. I need to tell Aubrey. He said come over tomorrow. Alright. I need to call someone else because I really need to go fast this because like I'm gonna call Aubrey. Call Aubrey. Alright.
Your call has been forwarded to voice.
She's not picking up. Hello, this is Sabrina. Call Teddy. Bro. Real quick though, I really need to confess this shit, bro. I'm just that nigga though because like I really am going to confess to my crime. It's because if y'all know, right, September 29th, when I got kicked out, right, I didn't tell her the fact I threw glass in the street, which was why. If y'all know, I wasn't like, let me tell y'all, I wasn't married, right? I wasn't like pissed off to say, oh, alright, I'm just mad. I wasn't mad. Listen, I listened to Mikey Dollars. I just had glass. I threw glass in the street like crazy. Which I'm not gonna lie, but I really need to tell someone this. Yeah. She gonna pick up. I'm calling my Apple Watch, by the way. Hey, Titi. Hey, Titi. We're gonna. Titi, I got enough to become out of Vegas though, but there's someone to tell you real quick though.
Okay.
I spent the most part of 25 from like when I got kicked out before I slept somewhere, before like the police from an anonymous tip call from that area though. It's kind of just like this all happened in 25 though. I spent the first one. It's probably kind of like what happened was like as soon as my papa kicked me out. Midway was like. He kicked me out when I was like I'm in the room. I told him I was going for my walk. He checked the blinds. He broke his window. That was when like I took his beer. I drank his beer in my mother's neighborhood. I drank it in front of. I went and Post Balance Street. I drank beer in front of her camera, and I finished that Bud Light that he had. That wasn't open. I took that drink. That was like. You can hear me, Titi?
Mm-hmm.
and Poppy out there was like he sent me a message saying like don't come back, which and he did send me a message saying like down 25 saying like if you come back I'm calling the cops and you can trespass, but which I wasn't very mad about. It's good like as soon I think with that message I wasn't really mad or anything. It's good like I was just vibing just killing time, which is what I was doing. That was when. Did my month go to T? This was when it was like September 29th, 2025. And I was like to the probably first, my probably had a message saying like don't come back. I wasn't really mad. I wasn't mad. I wasn't mad. It's my temper. I was still a Chicago rapper who was in a gang, which that was vibing to. As soon as he sent that message, I knew he didn't want me to come back. What happened was like is when he sent that message, I had three coffee bottles that I had poured water in. I think like was like across from like Mojave, they didn't see it. No one knew that I do this glass. I do two glass bottles on September 2025 before I fled to Henderson. Work out that warrant from the PD.
Okay, but Zay, you can't be doing that. That would get you in trouble.
I was surprised that no one noticed it. Because what happened was like I did that first bottle across this street, across from a few minutes across from Bobby. I peeked on.
You do the bottles in the car or?
No, I was walking. I do it in the street. I do a first one across this street, across from Mojave. I peeked on the corner of my papa's house. I see him getting my clothes out in his car. I peeked on the corner, and I was looking to see what he was doing. I mean, he said something. I left. That was when like across from that other side of that street where like it's across from that street where his house is. Like I went on that street, then I mainly do that glass. I do like glass with all that water, and I do the glass on the street, on that area. Then I mainly said something about this. Like, this my papa. This my papa. They tried to kick me out before I fled to Henderson. That was when I was like going very far over there, and also like my papa put his hands on me and kicked me out after my haircut at 11:39. I went to Boise City, Nevada. I slept over there probably probably 20-30 minutes while I was riding my bike all the way over there. I was waiting until like it was like probably 2-3 o'clock in the morning. I'm waiting for a snack where across from the Hoover Dam they have this place where they have it open 24 hours where like, I was in Boise City. I would just stop there watching YouTube videos. I just woke up, went to ride the bike a little bit, and I just got to drink. As soon as after that, I left from over there. I went to Las Vegas, all the way to North Vegas. I slept in this like neighborhood park where his house is a few minutes away from the neighborhood park where I slept at. I slept where the cameras were at. I put my bike over there. I put my power bank on the phone. Then I went to Craigers Regional Park. Then I slept there for the second time before I went to probably Craigers again, turn my stuff up, all my stuff that I needed to charge up, and that was when like. Someone approached me saying like someone approached me at the time saying like I need my phone charge. I told him go ahead. His phone charger didn't work because I guess like his charger had like a cut in there, like a wire cut. I know. I told him like go ahead, use mine. I let him finish it, and he tried off being like a Kool-Aid pack for like my water. I told him no. I just told him like take his time to finish charging his phone up. I'll probably say 20-30 minutes. He was probably like sleep like 40 minutes in Craigers Regional Park while I'm just looking, and I was confused why he was standing there sleeping for a minute, probably 40 minutes in the park while everybody was looking at him. I'm just walking trying to get my cardio in, and that was when I went to that place before like probably like. The anonymous tip police call came where there was like probably someone just tossing this stuff around that like outside that the police fixed up. They told me it was an anonymous call. I asked them, but they affirmed it to be out of nowhere though. And that was saying my my mom said something about call her talking about like why call police your papa? He's going to trespass you. Miss House that could you call police him? I never even called the police. It was not his tip call. They just questioned me because they saw hair marks in my neck, and then they called like the Las Vegas police at the time. And yeah, that it was on my tip call because like I asked them at first. They confirmed it out. They confirmed it.
But did you call saying you were the anonymous tip thing?
No, I never called the police. I didn't. The only thing I did was like I wasn't hungry or anything like that. I was walking. I told him like real quick. Turn my phone up. He said something about yeah. He said yeah, go ahead. We're gonna close in a few hours. And then like I said appreciate it though. I'm gonna sit and start charging my stuff up. My power banks that I need to charge up. My Apple Watch after it needs to be charged up. And then that was when like the police stormed in and pipe down to me. And then I see two people outside the building just charging their stuff up. Like what they're doing is like they're charging their stuff up, and I see in the corner of some like there's like these like the pulling it's like the Target things. Like it's kind of like that was like they had it like that, and I just look to see what they're doing at first. I see them doing like this one thing over the lid over the thing where they're getting a trespass from, and that was when police stormed in, and then that was when like the place closed. The police said let's take it outside. So like they took me outside to call Las Vegas police to question me, and then like I guess like I do not know how to.
Police officers was it?
And it was like one at first though, Tootsie, but like he called for backup. He called this player like this place who played football, and then like I think he was like probably say 6'2". And it's like I do not know how they found out his number. They can say something about tell me tell me the name of this person who put their hands on your neck. I told him like listen, I do not want the press charges, none of that. I do like and they kept saying like the police kept saying something about they said about listen, you're the victim, right? I said yeah. And that was when they said something about they said something about okay, tell me again. I just told him the first name. And I do not know how they found his number or something like that, and that was when they called him. The North Vegas called him.
Why they got his phone number?
I do not know, Teddy. I'm not even sure. And that's what Teddy like. Probably was like as soon as they call my mom my papa. I do not know how they found my phone. How my phone either. It's kind of like they call my papa. My papa said something about. So I was saying something about. He said no. I just like how you gonna sit there and lie, which I knew he lied about because he couldn't remember. Then that was my I avoided him before I went downtown. I made a video on Instagram just calling him out, and then that's when I went like downtown just like.
You called your papa out on Instagram?
I made a video about it. The thing is though he lied to say he lied to say he lied to say no. I didn't he said no. I didn't put my hands on him, which he does not remember, by the way. Which I did make a video on Instagram. But I tagged him in it before. I called him I called him up by Papa in an Instagram video saying how you gonna sit there and put your hands on me, this and that on over and lie about it. Which I did call out for. I did put it in my vlog on YouTube. And I was like, probably was like, but before that second day was, like when I slept over there, when I slept in that same area, that park where this community park, just like 7 minutes away, it's like probably say 4 minutes away from Craig Ranch. I went downtown. It was I don't know what time it was. My time is set like 2. It was like 1 in Las Vegas, and I still said West Wendover. The only thing I noticed in downtown was there was like 10 police cars chasing this one car. I recorded that video. I was going back to North Vegas. I was in Las Vegas. I was going across this thing. I don't know if it was a red green light. I'm walking past, and I don't see any cars going. all of a sudden, this cop put his sirens on. I don't know if he had a gun or not. Just aimed at me, and he said something. He said something about put your hands on the car. I'm gonna be like, what I do? I didn't even commit no crime or nothing like that. And that was kind of like he just said something about put ID out. I just did that for him, and I didn't tell police that I got a warrant in Henderson now. That was my first warning.
What you got a warrant for?
Yeah. And when I was like kicked out, like before I was kicked out, before I did like glass in the street, I was in Henderson. I turned my stuff up for like 5 hours before I went to the Hoover Dam. I guess like the bank in Henderson called the police on me, saying something. They said something about I was trespassing, but I just charged my stuff up on the ground. How did he?
You got a warrant?
No, a warrant from the PD of Henderson.
A warning?
Yeah.
Or a warrant for your arrest?
No, not warrant, a warning.
Oh, okay. Because I'm like, wait a minute. Why you got a warrant? Okay.
Like pretty much what I mean is like I didn't go ahead straight away though. I was turning my phone up midway in like West Las Vegas. I went to Henderson. It took me like over 6 hours to go to Henderson. That was when I was turning my
6 hours?
yeah. I was speed walking though. I didn't slow down while I was speed walking. And I also like to do because like when I was in Henderson at the time on September 29th, it was 7:30, where like it was 8 a.m. for the phone, but it was like in Las Vegas. I made it over there at 7 p.m. though. I charged myself up for like 5 hours. I was walking around, just stretching, doing cardio, and then someone called the police talking about I was camping at the time. I did not have no hoodie or me, nothing like that. I was freezing and I was cold outside. That was kind of why I was walking around. I didn't sleep for 4 days because of that, because I having a hoodie on.
That's not good of the Sam Mirror. Say you can't be not sleeping for 4 days. And I know you like to walk. Maybe you need to get like a walking pad or something where you can walk in the house. You don't need to be walking all over Las Vegas. When police be stopping you and stuff, it's because you be looking like a suspect. Because they don't know where you're going and what you're doing.
Honestly, it's not like this happened at first though. I'm just walking around. I'm sitting down with my stuff charged up real quick though. It was probably like 12:30. I did not know it's ending at first though. I'm just sitting down on my phone real quick, just trying to go to Hoover Dam. All of a sudden, like the Henderson police just came around the corner and they say something about like the people on the microphone said told you to go. Like I did not hear anything. I was listening to music while I was working out, and that's when they gave me that warning. That's what today. Probably was like when I was in Henderson doing September 29. I did not know what was going on. All I saw was the Henderson police just keeping an eye on me from like across the street, something like that. It was like this is what I mean though, about what I mean. When I'm walking over there, I'm walking the board seeing the map for the first time, which was it wasn't like my first time at Henderson, but it was probably like my third time at Henderson doing the months. It's my second time in Board City, where it's like I'm walking across the street. I see like the police are just in their car on like the curve on like this part of the street where like they're on this certain street where I got that warning from my dad's side of the parking lot. They're just looking at me, keeping an eye on me, thinking I'm gonna commit a crime. Which I stopped committing crimes, but I focus on money.
So what is you just like you and your pop are supposed to go over there tomorrow? Like I thought that y'all I thought your papa had not apologized, but y'all talked about that situation.
about the. I don't. I do not know if you. I
Slow
did.
down.
My father. I'm trying to say like I do not know if you apologize. Don't anything like when I was over here before I was riding my bike. I was walking all the way over here. I was riding my bike. Like, I'm trying to ride the bike, but my legs started riding the bike pretty much though. It's kind of like I call my papa saying like keep in your shoes, like I. I just want the shoes, not the food. Yeah, like pretty much, he just brought food for me, and he said something about I'm gonna keep bringing you food like every time, and I didn't really have a problem with it though. I was talking about it's kind of like some meetings where like I know it's like in when I go home in a city when I'm like downtown something like that there's like sometimes police like question me talking about have you seen this person who just ran who have you seen this person who had this description of waves on top of his head doing this like on a run thing. I do not even know about that because like I don't
That's supposed to be you.
it's not me though. It's kind of like me though, but like I don't be showing my hair though. I keep my hair covered because like I'm trying what I'm trying to do is like I'm trying to grow it out to like get waves where like I could just grow it out like by a brush and I could just brush it and like get the wave though. And it's
Did you, when you got your clothes, did you take your clothes out and put them in the drawers and stuff? Or they still in that bucket?
but my body. I'm trying to say like it's in the bucket today. Don't get about. I'm packing the towels and like the stuff. All the stuff from like the towels on the clothes in the bucket. I'm putting my clothes with the hoodie that I'm gonna put on right now though before I put these clothes probably in the bag or a bucket though.
But where you gonna go right now?
What about Huzzy? But like, well, I try that said well, I'm saying it's like, what I'm saying is like it. Hold on. You get it, D?
Breathe, and go slow. You're talking so fast, you're bumbling all your words together. Just talk, just like relax and go slow when you're talking.
I don't say so though. I'm saying this like this. I got about the people though, where it's like I got Carmina, I got Carmina and the rest of them to like to tell them what happened and Carmina. When I called Carmina, I called her first before like she just come in to say something about like I told her what happened. And Carmina says tomorrow talking about like tomorrow come over.
Is that tomorrow that she coming over your house?
No, today. But we just on the call with like Carmen. I told Carmita that was like I told somebody. She one thing about Papa's house. I told no Carmita one thing was like come because she one thing was like come over. I just said something. I'm saying it's like put on today. Like I let you know any articles on today. Get it,